Hello, investors. Welcome to the channel where I use technical analysis to find possible swing trades. Today, we're taking a look at Macy's Incorporated, ticker symbol M. You know, when you get a single letter ticker symbol, you're dealing with an old company. And Macy's has been around for quite some time. Unfortunately, at the moment, it appears that Macy's may be the symbol of all that has gone before. This is pretty well known, I think, all around the world as one of the largest department stores, or at least it was at one time. It was iconic within the US here, but given the rise of online sales and things like Amazon, where you don't need to go to a store, Macy's has been in decline. It's now a small cap company with a market cap of $3.45 billion. Still, that doesn't mean Macy's has no value, and certainly people like to go and buy things in person. So here we are on Macy's annual chart, and you'll see that they recently had an earnings call a couple of days ago. It was an earnings beat by a fair margin, but the forward guidance was just not what the market had hoped for. So there were many re-ratings of Macy's. Most of them were not quite as low as the share price is now. You'll see it's at $12.65. Most of them re-rated it a bit lower, but again, not as low as the share price is. But still, some of them did rate it down to $12 or $13, right where it is now. So just be aware if you're looking at Macy's that some experts do rate the price as fair value where it is at the moment. However, many others rate the price above where it is now. And if you look at this nice drop we had from earnings, there is a pretty significant gap there, probably $1 a share. And then you get this very little, I won't say it's a doji candlestick, but you get a very small candlestick to follow, meaning it could be that the share price has reached a bottom. And if we go up to the RSI, you'll see it's well oversold and is turning sideways. Both stochastics are oversold and are turning sideways. The volume chart shows a huge spike in selling pressure that is in decline. And the MACD is bottoming. You can't say that it's reached the bottom, but it's still heading south here, and there's no indication that it has slowed. So all those factors make me think that the Macy's may be in for some further down days, or at least sideways trading for a while before it moves back up and closes this gap back to where it was before. And if we look over to the fundamentals here, it's fair. You have short interest here at 7.62%, which is higher than I would have thought for this company, but there it is. The debt to equity ratio here is average. These numbers are not particularly concerning. Of course, it's a department store, so they have to have significant debt and mortgages and leases and that sort of thing, and also the cost of inventory. So this is the least concerning of negative metrics to see on the fundamentals sheet here. The PE is extremely low at 4.89, and that is lower than 90% of other companies in the industry. So that's a good sign of undervaluation, but certainly not a fail-safe one. The gross margin is higher than 79% of other companies in the industry. Gross margin is 39.31%. And operating margin at 4.4% is average. I know that's right around where stores like Walmart and Target operate, grocery stores, that sort of thing. They don't have the largest of margins, so this is pretty normal. Return on equity, it shows it's average. That's actually a pretty good return on equity. It's just under 20%. The growth rate is below average, less than 61% of its peers. And the dividend is high, over 5%, 5.23% dividend. That is outstanding. And the payout ratio is only 17%. So if you're interested in dividends, this could be a good time to pick up some shares and collect those dividends. But overall, I'm not sure Macy's time has quite yet come. I do believe that we're moving towards more digital economy. But will probably always be a place for stores that operate in brick and mortar where you can go in person. But I'm curious to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments below. And also remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you got something out of the video, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button and subscribe to help out the channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, please hit the bell notification to be alerted when new videos post. Also, if you'd like me to take a look at a particular company using the indicators I present here, just mention that in the comment section and I'll get to it as soon as I can. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and good luck with all your investments.